Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara Transformers Prime Arms Micron Voyager class GAIA UNICRON. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. Why the heck is Optimus Prime on the front of the box? Why? And this is the combination that makes the least sense, and this is the one they put on the front of the box. Why didn't they put you... Anyway, yes, there's the Micron. There it is. Some more obligatory product shots, some more shots of the transformation and the combination. On the other side of the box, he's all like, transform into a thing. There are his tech specs, just tens all around. He's dangerous. Back here, another picture of Optimus! For some reason, some obligatory product shots and whatnot. Some more stuff I can't read. On the top of the box, a nice picture of Unicron right there. Very cool picture of Unicron. And you also get the shot, Pac-Man is back. Oh, wonga, 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 wonga. Alrighty, so moving right along. So here is Unicron. And this, as far as the packaging is concerned, is supposed to be a spaceship. Okay. I mean, they try really hard to make this a spaceship. They even went to the trouble of molding in some gun turrets up front here. So they tried to make this look like some kind of ship, some kind of re-entry mode type thing. No, not really. Not really. The first time I saw a picture of this alt mode, I thought, it's this guy all over again, you know? And the funny thing is, this guy pulls it off better, you know? It just seems like it was the case of, well, he has to turn into something. He didn't transform on the show, and he has to transform into something because he's a transformer. I mean, they're like, okay, just fold his legs up, put his arms behind his back, there you go. It's a ship. Call it a ship. Just put some gun turrets right there. It's a ship. Yeah. Spaceship. Call it a spaceship. This is actually more successful than this. Yeah. But the really funny mode here is if you turn him around, you see it's a big Unicron face. So it's supposed to be the Unicron face volcano mountain thing going on here, which that kind of works. I mean, you can see this is supposed to be like the lava, the liquid hot magma. Just pouring down the sides of the mountain. And it's basically just Unicron's big head right there with the big face. And the sculpt is nice. The sculpt looks cool. But yeah, this is, again, just mildly successful. It's okay. One thing people have been doing for fun, because they can, is if you have this guy who has beautiful kneecaps, as you can see. I have to pick up the camera. So what people have been doing is if you have the Armada Unicron, you just flip his head back, and you can take this and just plop it up here. And, yeah. Why not? Dare I say, why not? Okay. If you say so, you know, hey, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you happy. So yeah, there's Unicron, face, mountain, volcano mode, face, thing, spaceship. Whee! I don't know, but he does come with his little Micron right here, which is an armadillo. I believe it's supposed to be. And, you know, got some nice molding going on here. Again, like with all the Microns, they have some extra ports and whatnot, so you can hook them up with other Microns, and it's just an armadillo with some little tank treads and whatnot. They got the spark crystal there with the Decepticon symbol. Big red mono eye going on there. And to transform them, you just take this section right here, just flip this up, flip in the tank treads, pull that out, and you basically have a weapon for Unicron, little rock blade weapon going on there. So yeah, that's, and of course he does have a bunch of Micron ports. He has Micron ports here, he has Micron ports here. He's got Micron ports pretty much everywhere. You know, Micron port right under here, you know, so you can even take this and, you know, plug this up here like that. If you want, you know, why not? Why not? You can do it. I'm just saying it's an option. You can do it. But, yeah. So, first thing we'll do as far as transforming this guy is first we'll get him into armor mode. We'll show that off first, and then we'll go into robot mode. So, what you're going to do is first you're going to bring these arms down right here, and you're going to pull them off. Just rip them out. What? Parts forming? Worst toy ever. Oh, get over it. Get over it. Nobody died because the toy parts formed a little. Okay, get over it. Just want to take them, separate them, and put them to the side right now. I'll just show them off real quick. You know, they're just still little rock formation going on here. The base of this piece is hard plastic, but these upper pieces right here are a softish plastic. Just to show that off. So, put that to the side for now, and you're going to come here. You're going to take the legs. You can see they just tab in right under here. You're just going to untab them like that. You're going to come back here. You're going to lift up this panel right here, this middle part of Unicron's face. You're going to lift that up, and then just bring this whole section out like so, and put that to the side. What? Parts forming? Oh, get over it. Seriously. Come on. Oh, man. Okay, you're going to take this piece right here, flip that in, and you're going to bring this piece down like that at a 90-degree angle, like that, for now. You're going to take the legs, you're going to rotate them forward like that. You're going to take this chrome piece, you're going to bring it out, you're going to flip this foot out, and you're going to split his shin in half, like that, and open that up. You can do the same thing here, bring that forward, pull out this chrome piece, flip out the foot, split the shin, open that up. There you have that. You're going to take the arms and bring them out like that. And you see here that these posts right here will plug into the ports right here on the sides of the arms. Get that plugged in like that. Do the same thing over here like that. You're going to come back here, and these tabs right here will plug in right up here into those slots. Just want to bring that whole arm up. Just plug that in right there. Like that. Just kind of bring these up, get them out of the way, get them ready. And there you basically have the bulk of the armor mode. And as you can see, the insides of it have quite a bit of stickering. You got a big sticker right there in the middle. So, there you have that. You're going to take this piece right here that you just ripped off, and you're going to take this piece and just swing that forward like that. That way, you're going to swing it all the way forward like that. Then you're going to take the horns, you're going to bring them up, rotate them inward, like that. Take these pieces, bring them down, like that, and they do pop off. And they are made of a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. You just pop them back on. And you're going to take Unicron's head here, and you're just going to rotate it upward, like that. So there you have that going on, and that's ready to go. So now, what you're going to do is, if you have a Robots in Disguise Megatron or Optimus Prime, I don't have the RID Optimus Prime, I only have the RID Megatron, so I can only show it off in Megatron, but you can combine with Optimus Prime, as you can see, because they showed it a million times on the box. It's even on the front of the box. 2 box throws in one show. I think that's a record. No, that's not a record. I did 5 box throws in one review before. I forgot about the Arkham City reviews. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. What the heck was I talking about? Megatron combining with this guy. So what you're going to do, you're going to take his wings here and bring them straight out like that. That way you can feed it in. And one thing I will show off here is there are these notches that are cut out, and they're basically meant for feeding Megatron's shoulder spikes through. Not really successful. It doesn't really work all that well. I tried, but it just, not really. Not really. Doesn't really do it. But you just kind of get the idea. You kind of get the feel for it. You know, you'll see him kind of poke through a little bit, but it doesn't really clip on. And also you kind of have to get him in a bit of a crouching stance because it seems like he's a little too tall for this. So if he's standing straight up, he's actually lifting this off the ground a bit. So you kind of have to have him in a bit of a crouching stance for this to really work. So you get him in there like that, and then you take this piece and these two posts will plug into the ports right here on the shoulder pads. And I'll bring these out like that. So basically you just take this, plug it in, like that. Take this side and plug it in. If Megatron will let me. Come on. Come on, Megs. Don't fight me, Megs. Come on. There we go. So once you get that going on, try to get everything back in order here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, there we go. This thing is finicky as hell. I mean, I will say that. This is extremely, extremely finicky. For not really a lot of payoff. But you just try to get everything kind of straightened out. And the instructions do tell you to take these and kind of tuck them in under the arms, but I personally like to have them, fanned out like that. I think it looks a little cooler. And come on. I know you can fit in there better than that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah, man. Come on. There we go. There we go. There. God. Jeez, man. God. Okay. I think I kind of sort of got it. I think. It's a little fiddly, to say the least. Now, you can take these pieces here, and there are ports underneath the shoulder pieces, and you just take these and you plug them in there for some extra rocky armor, Just plug those in there like that. And you could hold the Micron as a weapon if you want, like that. And there you have it. There is the armor mode. There is the armor mode. And, and I said this on Twitter. I said, it doesn't really make sense, but it actually looks kind of cool. Once you get everything to where you like it, it actually does look kind of cool. And if you do it right, it actually does hold him in quite solidly. You can see I can shake him around. He doesn't fall out. It's just really fiddly to get him in there. And again, the combination is pretty much the same with the Voyager Optimus. The only difference is there are these posts right here that you would flip down, and Optimus has ports on his shoulders, and you plug those into his shoulders, and that's what holds him in. So that's really the only difference. And you can combine them with the Weaponizer Prime if you want. I mean, it's basically the same thing, just on a bigger Prime. You can do that if you want. But yeah, there. Armor mode. Woo! It looks kind of cool, if you ask me. It actually does look kind of cool. Once you get everything to where you like it, once you fiddle with it enough, you can get it to where you like it. It actually does look pretty cool. But there you go. That's the armor mode. Let's be done with this. Excuse me, Megs. Thanks for the cameo. You're welcome. All right. Get him off to the side. Now we're going to go to robot mode. So we're going to take these out, and we're going to start putting Unicron back together, basically. So you're just going to untab these, bring them down, like so. Unplug these. Close this back up. Close. Oh, close. There we go. And you got to bring these up, and you'll see that they're pegs right there, and they'll peg into the ports on the inside of this chromed out piece right here. Do that. Then you want to bring the leg up, and it will snap into place. You'll see there's a little tab right there that'll snap that leg into place. And then you just want to take the whole hip and rotate it down like that, so everything is oriented properly. And second verse, same as the first. Close up the chin, straighten the leg up, snap it into place. Plug this piece back in like that, and then rotate the hip so it's oriented properly. I'm going to take this whole chest piece, bring it down. That will snap into place right there. You're going to take Unicron's noggin, bring this back like that. Flip these out here with the horns. Like that. Bring the horns up, straighten this out. Like that. Then you're going to take this and just plug it in right up top. Right up there like that. You see there are just two tabs here. They'll tab into those slots right here on his back. Close that all up. Just rotate the horns forward. And you're just going to bring the helmet. You're actually bringing his helmet up. You're not bringing his head up. The helmet piece is actually separate from his head. So you're bringing the helmet up, and then you're sliding it down like that. And then you're going to take the arms, and you're going to plug them back in. His big, rocky arms. Yo, Adrian! Not that kind of rocky. Not that kind of rocky. And there you have Gaia Unicron in robot mode. And he looks pretty cool. I like the robot mode. I think this really, really looks good. I just love those big horns that just extend up over his head. And, even these things, even though he didn't have them on the show, they still look pretty cool. And, yeah, it looks cool. Look, blah, blah, and this is when my tongue stops working. It looks cool. I love all the chrome parts on them, and a lot of nice detail. The chrome looks really good. This chrome is just wonderfully done. I really like it, and it almost seems to kind of change shades as it hits the light in different ways. It's almost like a color chrome finish, and it looks really good. I really like the way that looks. As far as stickers in this mode, pretty much all these silver crotch pieces right there are stickers. The toes are stickers, but they're a pain in the butt. I actually had to glue some of these down because they're starting to come up. But, yeah, not a lot of stickers on this guy except for in the armor mode. He did come with Decepticon stickers that you put on his shoulders, and also with Unicron face stickers, which I thought were really funny. But I didn't put those on there. I didn't put Decepticon stickers on there because, he's not really a Decepticon. He's not really aligned with any faction. He's pretty much, he's his own faction. He doesn't take any sides except his own, so. But yeah, he's still a pretty cool figure, and, you can't sneak up on him because he does have eyes. He has eyes back there, so you definitely can't sneak up on him. Now, of course, the arms, as you can see here, are ridiculously flat. It's just two flat pieces going on there. But you can fix that. You can just take one arm, pop it off. Let me pop this one off, just to make it a little easier. You can clip them together like that, and which way does it have the better? I always forget. But you're going to flip down one of the ports. Then you're just going to close it up like so, and then you have a nice fully three-dimensional arm here which you could plug onto Unicron, like that, and then you can take his Micron, and you plug it into this arm, and there you go. And that looks really cool. That I really do like. You know, he's a decent figure. I do quite like him. A lot of people are kind of hating on him, but I really do think he looks pretty cool. The head sculpt, I think, looks really nice. As far as I'm concerned, I think the head sculpt looks good. Yeah, I do quite like this guy. For some reason, I do actually like him. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. Well, the neck is on a ball joint, not so much the head. So you get, some good range of movement going on here. The horns, you can position these how you want. These pieces here, they're on ball joints. You could position these however you want. You can have them angled however you like. Shoulders are on ball joints. You don't get a lot of range of movement. You get up, down. You do get about that much outward movement. You do get an elbow joint as well as a swivel, just due to the way it's put together. No waist joint, unfortunately. Hips are on a ball joint. You do get a thigh swivel, and you do get only about that much range of movement on the knee, unfortunately. And the feet, you get a little bit of movement. So, not a lot of articulation, but it's okay. It's not like Unicron was doing any, karate on the show. He's pretty much just standing there and being menacing. So basically, he's in the perfect pose right there. That's pretty much all you need. Now, for comparison, here he is with Voyager Megatron. Just so you can see how he stacks up there. A little taller than Megs, as well he should be. Really, he should be towering over him. He should really be, about, that would be more proper scale, really, when you think about it. But still, looks good. As far as I'm concerned, just for the heck of it, here he is with the deluxe Unicron from the Cybertron line. And you can see how he stacks up there. I like this figure. I think he's actually quite cool. Like I said, people are hating on it, but he's still a decent figure. I love the robot mode. The robot mode looks great. The face volcano mountain mode is the spaceship mode is but I didn't buy Unicron for the spaceship mode. I didn't buy Unicron for the face volcano mountain mode. I bought Unicron because he's freaking Unicron. That's why I bought it. Unicron made me buy Unicron. This is the reason why I bought this figure, and this is the reason why I like it, because he looks great as Unicron. And this is a case of, is he worth importing? It's up to you. It's really up to you. If you like the character that much, then obviously he's worth getting. If you're going completist on the Prime line in general, and you have to have all the characters that were in the show, he was on the show, so you have to get him. So basically, it's a case of, I leave it up to you. You're not missing out on too much if you don't get him, but I think he's worth your time. But yeah, he's Unicron. He's big. He's bad. He's Rocky. Yo, Adrian! Not that kind of Rocky. Not that kind of Rocky. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there's the Transformers Prime Takara Arms Micron Voyager class GAIA Unicron. That's a lot of words. And this is EmGo's saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. Unicron, why have you summoned me?
I have summoned you here for a purpose.
What?
No, seriously, because I make a lot of appointments, so sometimes I can't keep track of who I'm supposed to be seeing at what time. No, really, are you here about the internship?
No.
Are you here for the audition for the new Unicron O's cereal commercial?
Unicron-O's?
Oh, they're great. You should try it. They have little dark Energon marshmallows. They're delicious. Yeah. The jingle is great, too. They're chaotically delicious. It makes me giggle. But really, you should try it. They're really good.
That's all right. I think I'll pass.
Well, then proceed on your way to oblivion.
No, I changed my mind. I'll try the cereal. I'll try it. Hi. My name is Gary. I'm here about the job.